What is the most NSFW thing you've experienced at work? Hooked up with my coworker in the bathroom. Instant regret. I'll be honest, I never thought I'd be that person. The one sneaking around at work, doing something that could absolutely get me fired. But here we are. It started with harmless flirting. Jason was one of those guys who just had that effortless charm, always cracking jokes, always leaning just a little too close when he talked. I told myself it was nothing, that I wasn't actually into him. But then, at our company's holiday party, things escalated. We had been drinking a lot. Everyone was having a good time, but Jason and I, we were in our own little world. At some point, we ended up outside on the balcony, alone. He leaned in. I didn't stop him, and the next thing I knew, we were making out like a couple of teenagers. That should have been the end of it, a drunk mistake. But the next Monday at work, we couldn't stop looking at each other. It was like some invisible switch had flipped. Every time we passed in the hallway, there was this electricity. One afternoon, we were both in the break room, when he whispered, "Meet me in the bathroom." I should have said no. I should have walked away, but I didn't. I followed him, heart pounding the entire way. The second we were inside, he locked the door, and we were on each other, hands everywhere, breathing heavy, my back against the wall. It was fast, messy, stupidly risky, but it was also hot as hell. And then came the regret. Right after, we stood there, fixing our clothes, avoiding eye contact. The reality of what we'd just done hit me like a truck. This wasn't some random hookup at a bar. This was work. And as soon as I stepped out of that bathroom, I'd have to pretend like nothing happened. And that's exactly what I did. Jason, though, he wouldn't shut up about it. The next day, he made some comment in front of our coworkers that was just vague enough to fly under the radar, but I knew what he was talking about. Every time he smirked at me, I felt my stomach twist. A few weeks later, he started hooking up with someone else in the office. I realized, then, that I was just another one on his list. I learned my lesson the hard way. Never mix work and pleasure, because no matter how good it feels in the moment, you will have to sit across from that person in a meeting, knowing exactly what their face looks like. And trust me, that's not fun.